Welcome to the Makpar video podcast series, designed to provide federal agency leaders with all of the strategic tools and insights they need to develop the strongest possible cybersecurity postures today and well into the future. And 2021 saw some major government cyber attacks, including the SolarWinds and Colonial Pipeline breaches. And as we look forward to 2022 in terms of cyber trends, we are actually joined today by David Garcia, who's a senior security specialist at Makpar, who's going to shine a little bit of a light on what could potentially happen in 2022 when it comes to cyber and government. And David, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, let's jump right in. So what are the top major threats to watch out for in 2022?
Yeah, sure. As we approach 2022, cybersecurity will always continue to be a top priority. There will be the same threats as last year and some new threats to be prepared to combat. One major threat that's always out there are humans, not just the attackers, but just the vigilance of your workforce being prepared for these attacks. Attacks such as phishing and ransomware will always be popular because of the ease of tricking people and the low cost of carrying out these attacks. Another threat out there that's always to be aware of is insider threat. Whether it's intentional or unintentional, stealing data, clicking a link with malware, or misconfigurations are always present within an organization. Training and auditing can help reduce these type of attacks. Supply chain also is another attack that's coming up that is more prevalent in targeting less secure elements in the supply chain. The goal for these type of attacks is to access the organization's suppliers' source code, building processes, update mechanisms by infecting legitimate apps to distribute malware. And then a new attack that's coming up that is still developing, but will probably be really big in the future, is artificial intelligence and machine learning type malware. These attacks will take out the human element and be the biggest threat in the future. AI and machine learning malware will circumvent traditional methods of security and will find vulnerabilities that humans didn't even know existed. So as time goes by, threats are always present. Some of these threats are new and some have consistently remained popular. The best we can do is prepare for these threats and think ahead of mitigating this risk.
That's excellent, David. Appreciate that rundown there. So concise, but so much great information there. That was awesome. And if you don't mind, tell us about how Makpar can help when it comes to strengthening cyber defenses at agencies.
For sure. Makpar's highly skilled and certified cybersecurity experts understand the technology and methodologies required to preserve the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of information in all computer environments.
Awesome. Well, this concludes this Makpar video podcast interview. As you know, our podcast series is designed to provide federal agency leaders with all the strategic tools and insights that they need to develop the strongest possible cyber postures today and into the future. And speaking of the future, you just heard David Garcia, who's a senior security specialist at Makpar, talk about the upcoming 2022 cyber trends that agency leaders should really have on their radar screens. And David, thank you so much for your time today.
Yeah, thank you. You have a good one.